The first up run was very good over Red Cadillac, then ran into All on Black. That was the day that One More for Leo and All on Black dead heat. So there's a whopping 6 kilo weight swing in favour of Dance of Thunder for a 1.5 length margin. Forget that he went around last start behind My Jimmy. He was caught off the track wide throughout and working and faded out of it to finish last at the tail of the field. 15 days later, he returns to Kalgoorlie. He should get the right run with the right weight, and he's now out to each way, 5.50 and even money. Number 1, Dance of Thunder. Number 2, One More for Leo has been a revelation of recent times. He was backed off the boards 2 starts ago and dead heated with All on Black, and he was backed off the boards last start and beat Captain Rogers by a short half head. Lucy Fiore's clearly been the key to this galloper. He's 1600 back to 1400 metres here, but the punters still think he's the one to beat. $3.50 and favourite number 2, One More for Leo. Number 3, Rywood here is second up for the yard of Peter Fernie. Joey As a Party takes the ride here. I quite like this mare's return to racing. She resumed over 1200 metres, was beaten 3.25 by Californication and Ablo. A reproduction of that run at 1400 is clearly good enough to win this. She can get off them a bit from the wide draw, and she probably wants a touch further, but at $4.40 she's definitely one of the main players. Number 3, Rywood. Number 4, Captain Rogers. I'm pretty keen on his chances here today. He needs to turn the tables on One More for Leo, but he's got a senior rider on today. He 1600 back to 1400 rock hard fit, and like the previous 2 winners, I expect him to be out in front and rolling along at his own tempo. He's a heavy track winner, so he should get through the conditions. Expect Geordie Turner to be positive out of the gates and Captain Rogers to take beating here. He's currently $4.20 fixed odds. Number 4, Captain Rogers. Number 5, Honest Legend, an on-speed type who they rode off-speed last start. He's just in between grades at the moment. He's ineligible for anything less than this grade of race, but he's just not quite performing at the minute. His first up run was clearly his best run behind Dance of Thunder, but he hasn't quite been at the same level since. $8 currently. Cassie Martin takes off 2 kilos, the third of the runners here trained by Peter Fernie. Number 6, Dawn Enigma, very good first up in that Dance of Thunder race. Not too bad second up in the One More for Leo race. Then went out to the 1760 last start and potentially didn't see out the trip. So Brian Curtis brings his 7-year-old back in distance to 1400 here. Victoria Corver claims a $15 chance. Number 6, Dawn Enigma. Number 7, No More Dust, 0 from 12 at Belmont, at Kalgoorlie, should I say. That's probably the tail of the story here. The blinkers come off. Ruffy of the field, 30-1, No More Dust. Number 8, Shoot Your Shot. Maddie Derrick riding for Helen Harding. Was an okay run too back at 25-1 behind All on Black and One More for Leo. Then was beaten fair and square last start. Been a while since we've seen the best of Shoot Your Shot, and the wide draw is not going to help. $20 about number 8, Shoot Your Shot. Number 9, Changman comes into this a month between runs. Did show some speed 2 back for Apprentice over Caterino, but was ridden midfield with cover last start behind All on Black. Hasn't raced for the 4-week gap. Keshor Duran looking for a race-to-race double after a very impressive win in the previous on Perori. Currently in fixed odds betting, $18 about number 9 in Changman. My numbers are 4, 2, 1 and 3. I'm fairly keen here on Captain Rogers. I think he can lead this event or just sit on the toe ball of Honest Legend and go very close to turning the tables on number 2, One More for Leo. 1, Dance of Thunder should land in the right spot, and 3, Rywood, just wary she might want a little bit further than this today. 4, 2, 1 and 3, Captain Rogers for me, who's actually now been backed into favouritism. It's a good go here late in betting, a sustained move, 460 to 360, and now has overtaken One More for Leo as favourite. My numbers are 4, 2, 1 and 3. Royce has got the same numbers, but in a very different order. He goes 3, 2, 4 and 1, so Royce is with Rywood and the strength of Peter Fernie here in the Paddy Byrne Cup. Horses are behind the gates, 3 minutes away from the 4th, the first leg of the quaddie. Good luck if you're having one.
Okay, race goers, 90 seconds off start time here for the Paddy Byrne Cup. And favouritism in a competitive betting market is Captain Rogers at $3.30. Can understand that money as the horse has the ability to race on speed, and from barrier 2 should get every chance. Rywood's on the drift, 460 out to 550. One more for Leo on the second line, looking for that winning hat-trick today. Lucy Fiore in the saddle, and she's been aboard the last 2 wins as well. Dance of Thunder put a line through that run at Belmont Park last start. So runners are starting to come forward. One more for Leo goes forward, No More Dust. One of the outsiders, 26 to 1. That combination, Tapper and Bennett, already have scored today with the Candy Kid. So Captain Rogers locked away. Shoot Your Shot coming forward now. Honest Legend dons the black cap in line as well. So Rywood with the yellow cap, Honest Legend in the black cap to separate the 2 Fernie runners in the Ingalls Gold Silks. So Dance of Thunder still out of line. Changman, I believe, 2 to come forward. Here's Changman. So Changman and Dawn Enigma just emerging from behind the tree. So Dance of Thunder coming forward now. The big white blaze. And it will be Dawn Enigma to come forward and complete the line. Thanks, Stu. Tab Radio on board. Your favourite is Captain Rogers, gate 2. Stand by, we're set for the Paddy Byrne. Ready to go now. Signal given. Gates fly back. They're off racing. Honest Legend slow out of the machine today. Likewise with Changman going back, and also there Rywood, the mare, she's going to settle down towards the tail. It was Shoot Your Shot with early speed, goes to the outright lead, leads out by 1.5 lengths. Now running second, No More Dust. Captain Rogers is going to settle down third, the outside. They will follow by one more for Leo, getting into a handy position. Further out, Dawn Enigma, Dance of Thunder. The Chestnut down on the fence in the bright pink silks. They were followed next of all by Honest Legend. Changman second last, and it's Rywood 3 wide last of all. So it's Shoot Your Shot. Only a crawl at this point in time with 800 metres to run. Shows away by 3/4 length, Captain Rogers. Then we had one more for Leo in a striking position, followed by No More Dust. Then 5th was Dance of Thunder. Dawn Enigma to the outside, should get a clear run from there. Down on the inside, Honest Legend locked away. Rywood starting to make ground, and Changman is at the tail. Only 6 lengths covering the field with 450 metres to run. It Shoot Your Shot coming back to them now. On the scene quickly, Captain Rogers, together with also one more for Leo. Then we had Dance of Thunder searching for a run, followed by No More Dust. Down the outside, Rywood starting to put in the big strides. It's Captain Rogers, but the outside, one more for Leo, trying to level up. Captain Rogers with 150 to go. One more for Leo, the outside, then Rywood. It's Captain Rogers responding. One more for Leo. Captain Rogers holding on, and Captain Rogers goes on and wins. Second in, one more for Leo. Third, Dance of Thunder. Fourth, Rywood. They were followed in by Dawn Enigma, Honest Legend, No More Dust, Shoot Your Shot, capitulated, and last in was Changman. Well, punters on the money here. Captain Rogers. He is in a purple patch of form, this horse. And 127.63. So they're obviously getting into this ground, but they did crawl in the first half of that race to about the 600 when the pace started to emerge. Captain Rogers kicking it up a cog, grabbing Shoot Your Shot before the turn, and then shooting for home. It was one more for Leo, who took off with him, and it was a ding-dong battle down the straight. A neck will be the official margin for your winner, Captain Rogers, defeating the 2. One more for Leo, 1 Dance of Thunder, and 3 Rywood. Another dour sort of performance from the mare. She'll be suited if she steps up to the mile next start, you would think, which is her bread and butter. 4, 2, 1 and 3, a neck by a length, 127.63. It's Captain Rogers for Ash Grace and Jordan Turner by Flying Artie from First Blossom, owned by Ash and Serena Grace. who have had a good time of it with this horse, this preparation. 2 gets second. That's One More for Leo, Brett Drury, and Lucy Fiore by Star Turn from Pietra, owned by Bob McPherson, Julie McPherson, Brian Pascoe, M. Byrne, and also E.J. Robinson. Third in was the One Dance of Thunder for Pete Fernie and Chanel Cooper by Night of Thunder from Dance Across, owned by Andrew Ingalls and Chris Wells. And fourth in was the 3. That was Rywood for Pete Fernie and Joe as a Party. So you'll need the 4 Captain Rogers to be alive in today's main quaddie races. 4 through 7, pretty gettable there, you would think. Of course, the favourite saluting in a pretty wide market there, but a strong win holding off One More for Leo in the final stages of the Paddy Byrne. Okay, race 5 is next. That's the Joan Percy Memorial Handicap. It's over the 1,400 metres. Start time is 20 past 3. We've got a field of 11 to take to the track with the scratching of number 9, Moonlight River, an early scratching. And Dreamtime Jean is your short price favourite at even money, $2 Dreamtime Jean. And these conditions, it's a pretty short price. Just having a look, soft form, 1 go, didn't place Dreamtime Jean, so perhaps hold your fire if you're going to get on the favourite. You may get a better price. As Captain Rogers returns to the enclosure after taking out the Paddy Byrne, 4-2-1-3 interim.